No, it's wrong! My nose is itchy. I've never seen Makoto with an angry face. That's kind of pathetic. Hey there. How you doing? Am I on camera yet? Am I on camera? Yeah, I'm on camera. Hey there, welcome back to Odd Jobs here, episode of Danganronpa. Last time we left, I'm actually uncomfortable. Alright. Now that we're all back with Danganronpa, and I'm still going insane, it looks like we're near the end of the case. So, honestly, this case went fairly fast. Like, it looks like we're near the end of it. It looks like Toko's killed, what's her face? Sakura. And yeah! So, that's cool. I don't want to go through as much of a headache this time. But yeah! Alright, let's continue. Get this case over with.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? Huh? You mean... yes, that true.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
What?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Even he's unsettled.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
You what? You don't?
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Really?
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
Well, she's a serial killer, so...
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
I am so glad this case is almost over.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Hey, Byakuya, when you get out of here, you may want to get a restraining order.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Okay, explain...
Normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Okay.
Hey, come on. That's... you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
That's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Let's start the vote? Huh, I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Uh-oh, I forgot to start the timer. God dang it! Of course.
Not yet?
What do you mean not
Why
yet?
not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Oh yeah, she puked up blood, didn't she?
Odd. That's Hiro's attack, and then Toko's. But that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? I'm gonna kill Sakura is... Yep! Bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. His status.
I
Yeah.
was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Yeah?
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
I only...
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Oopsie.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
I was not trying for laughing.
Where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
It was...
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Yellow powder,
And
killed
all
the...
of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right...
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre.
It's not this one.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Okay.
Where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Do I have to scan it?
I was just, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre
Okay.
covered in blood.
Do I use it there?
You smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I
Okay, where do you do this?
good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Okay, I'm gonna try a second one.
I was just, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise. You smashed her.
You got it! I
And where did the attack take place?
right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Okay, Hugh. No, it's wrong! My nose is itchy.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Yes, indeed.
The blow by the shelf was the cause of death. There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
There we go.
So, you finally noticed.
Yes.
Just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. That is a proof that she's attacking the magazine shelf.
I got it!
Yeah!
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Yes.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Yes.
And she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Yes.
Come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That's kind of pathetic.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound hand.
How have you killed everybody else?
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Well, yeah.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Of course.
That part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope, the locker's open.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Reasons no Toko's hiding there because the locker. Because I was in the locker. I saw for myself.
I got it!
There we go.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Yep. And so did Kyoko.
And at that
Yep.
point, the locker was already open.
Already open. Yep.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
Yeah.
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Lying.
Okay, so it's either Byakuya or now that I'm getting sus, I think it might be Hina. As surprising as that may be. That or... I don't know. This seems Hina's been jumping the gun. At least that's what I'm feeling like it's happening.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Yay.
If Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Shot.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Okay, maybe not Hina then. Then who the hell was it?
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Go ahead. We're gonna be missing something that's so important. The other person explanation is yes, the bullet time battle. My favorite thing in the game. Ha ha ha. Yellow powder, Monokuma file. I always account. Yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, And what was it?
He's from
There's
Genocide
no other
Jax.
possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yeah!
No, it's wrong.
Oh, that gets really stressful sometimes. Especially when you're low on
According
hearts.
to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah!
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Like she cut her tongue?
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified
Oh, yeah.
vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
I probably would have checked in there myself, actually. That is something I would probably avoided myself.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
It's why I'm in this stupid game.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
The C4?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Really?
Sakura was poisoned.
She's poisoned with poison.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
No, you're wrong!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how.
What kind of shot is this? We're getting the shot up his nose.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
You shut up and listen to Master.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Yep.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
C9!
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
There is no way someone managed to get Sakura to drink that entire bottle. Unless she's unconscious, then that would be very easy to do because... Shite!
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections.
A, B, and
And
C.
in section A, dietary.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Yes.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The ball poison Byakuya showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. Slingshot for something's section A.
I got it!
A!
The poison was actually in section A, wasn't it?
Cause I saw it then.
You just said that Section A was...
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
To kill someone.
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
So who the hell killed Sakura?
I mean, this.
I think Byakuya's had enough of this game. Byakuya put the bottle of poison into his lips and... Byakuya's like, I've had enough of this game. You're so shocked at what you're seeing. All we do is stand there and watch. But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Wait. Read the label. Does it say whether or not you should induce vomiting?
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Of course he is.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Don't worry, I'm gonna shove it up your ass. Kyoko to the bottom from Byakuya and scraped out the bit of the contents with one scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Harmless!
Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which means really the poison must have been put in. Could it be the shake? I hate this. Oh. E? Yeah, I need it. How do you spell protein again? It's E, right? Aha! Protein. I. No, N. There we go. If you guys take your time and look at these things, you don't lose so many hearts, do you?
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yes.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Exactly.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Okay, but the only person that Sakura would trust though is Hina, isn't it?
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it feels like Hina should be the
All they
culprit.
had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Okay. Scene.
I got it!
Getting my hearts
You're
back left
saying
and
they
right.
gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Exactly.
What?
What?
That's all it took to
Can we
kill
be in
Sakura.
Hina then?
That is the true cause of
Because
death.
Hina seems really surprised by all this, so...
You know,
Who the hell did it?
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Alright, who?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Shows which item has to be. Just gonna work on a shelf.
I got it!
Ah, okay.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Exactly.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Or spilled over a bottle.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Okay.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Who?
It was me.
Who? Oh!
The footprints. They're mine.
Okay. Kinda surprised. Not completely surprised. I did suspect her a couple of times during this trial.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep,
Surprisingly, Hina.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Bam,
The
bam.
footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. there was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, like people wear the sneakers are... Guess this one?
I got it!
Yeah.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Oh. It does make sense now why I did that.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Hina.
Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That's how I felt. Like, it felt kind of rushed.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Okay. Well, this is a turn of events.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
I don't know what I can't believe.
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Wow.
Hina used
Kinda surprised,
her
actually.
trust to kill her.
Honestly, out of everything in this game so far, this was the hardest case.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I have to agree. To think she's one of the few characters I actually liked.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did,
Why?
why? Why would you do that?
I've never seen Makoto with an angry face.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
Okay.
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
That's really surprising.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Alright.
And then she drowned it all at once.
Well,
And then
Hold it.
hold it.
I'm not convinced.
What? Okay. Why is this case going on forever? I swear, it's gonna be something stupid, isn't it?
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Exactly.
Words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Sometimes Byakuya making friendships as well actually benefit sometimes.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
I don't necessarily think that. I'd probably sacrifice myself. I'd rather die a victim than survive an asshole. Ah, shite. Alright, everybody, thank you all for watching today's episode of Odd Jobs. If you guys are watching, hit the like button, also stay updated for the uploads, subscribe, bell icon. Yeah, that's all. Vista. Have a good day.